Hi everyone. In the last video, we have been discussing on the important and the component of business model. And this topic presentation is how to design a winning business model. One of the things that we must be understand is the business canvas. Business canvas is a visual tool that representation of the various elements of the business model. The canvas can allow us to see the relationship among the part of the business model and help to identify the hypothesis, assumption, and risk in order to plan the validation, testing the market, channel, and pricing. It also help to find a way to add value or reduce cost and brainstorm market direction strategy. Firstly, is the customer segment. The customer segment is defined as different group of people or organization aim to react and serve. A company may group customers into distinct segments with common needs, common behavior, or other attributes. A business model may define one or several large or small customer segments in order to enter. There are some types of customer segment, such as mass market, niche market, segmented, diversified, multi-site market. And the question must be asking is, for whom are we creating value and who are the most important customers that we serve? Secondly, is the value proposition. The value proposition describes the bundle of products and services that create value for a specific customer segment. A value proposition creates value for a customer segment through a distinct mix of elements catering to that segment need. The value may be quantitative or qualitative. The elements that contribute to customer value creation, such as the newness, performance, customization, getting the job done, design, brand, status, price, cost reduction, accessibility, risk reduction, convenience, or usability. The question may be asked is, what do we deliver to the customer and which one of our customer problem are we helping to solve? What bundle of products and services are we offering to each customer segment and which customer need are we satisfying? Thirdly is the channel. The channel describes how a value proposition is communicated and delivered to a customer segment through communication, distribution, and sales channel. Channel can also be used to allow the customer avenue to buy the product or services that and offer post-purchase support. The two types of channel is on channel, such as company website, social media site, in-house sales, and the secondly is the partner channel. Partner channel can be the partner own website, also distribution and retail. The question can be asked is, how do you communicate with your customer and how do you deliver the value proposition to the customer? Next is the customer relationship. The customer relationship outline what type of relation is established and maintained with each customer segment, and they explain how customers are acquired and retained. There are some type of customer relationship, such as personal assistant, interact with the customer in person or by email, through phone call or other means. And the secondly is the dedicated personal assistant, can be assigned a dedicated customer representative to an individual customer. Next is the self-service, can be maintain no relationship with the customer but provide what the customer need to help themselves. And the automated service include the automated process or machine that help the customer to perform service themselves. And the next is the communities. It include online communities where the customer can help each other solve their own problem with regards to the product or services, such as the Facebook group. And next is the co-creation. Co-creation is the company allow the customer to get involved in the designing or development of the product. For example, the YouTube has given its user the opportunity to create the content for its audience. And the question can be asking is, how do we get, keep, and grow customer, and which customer relationship have we established, and how are they integrated with the rest of our business model. Beside that is the revenue stream. Revenue stream result from a value proposition successfully offered to a customer segment. It is how an organization capture value with a price that customers are willing to pay. It can be separated to the two types of revenue stream, such as the transaction revenue resulting from one-time customer payment and the recurring revenue resulting from ongoing payment to either deliver a value proposition to customer or provide post-purchase customer support. There are several ways to generate the revenue stream, such as accessories, usage fee, subscription fee, lending or leading or renting, and the licensing and advertising. The question can be asking is, for what value are our customers really willing to pay? And what do they currently pay? And what is the revenue model and the pricing tactics? Furthermore, is the key resources. The key resources are the most important asset required to offer and deliver the previous discrete elements. The main input that need to carry out to the key activity in order to create the value proposition. There are some types of key resources such as human, financial, intellectual, and the physical. The question can be asked is, what key resources do our value proposition require, and what is the distribution channel, customer relationship, and the revenue stream? Moreover, is the key activities. The key activities are the most important activity an organization need to perform well. It helps to fulfill the business purpose, and the key activities should focus on fulfilling its value proposition in order to reaching the customer segment and maintain the customer relationship and generating the revenue. There are three categories of key activities, such as production, is help to designing, manufacturing, and delivering a product in significant quantity and superior quality. Secondly is the problem solving, is help to finding the new solution to individual problem that faced by the customer. Thirdly is the platform or network, is creating and maintain a platform. For example, the Microsoft provide a reliable operating system to support third-party software product. The question can be asked is, what key activities do our value proposition requires? Subsequently is the key partnership. The key partnership show the network of supplier and partner that bring in external resources and activities. The key partner are a list of other external company, supplier, parties that need to be achieved the key activities and deliver the value to a customer. For example, if I sell the grocery to the customer, I may need a local baker to supply the fresh bread to my store. They are a key partner to achieve the value for my business promised to the customer. And the question can be asked is, who are the key partners and what are the motivators for the partnership and which key activity do these partners perform? Lastly is the cost structure. The cost structure can be described all costs incurred in order to operate a business model. It must be focused on evaluating the cost of creating and delivering the value proposition, creating the revenue stream, and maintaining the customer relationship. There are two examples of the cost structure, such as the cost driver is focused on minimizing the cost whenever possible, and the value driver focus on the providing maximum value to the customer. The question can be asked is, what are the most important costs inherent to our business model, and which key resources and key activities are most expensive? After understanding the business model Canva, one of the examples here showing is the Airbnb. Airbnb is operate an online marketplace for lodging, primary homestay for vacation rental, and tourist activities. The customer segment is targeted for two types, which are the guests, the traveler who look for local homestay with affordable price, and the host, people who want a house, who own a house and want to make and use their extra place. The value proposition for the guest is to save place, to stay at the low price, and have the opportunity to meet the local people and better understanding about the area from the local point of view. And in the host perspective, they can earn money by making the use of extra place in the house and meet people around the world to learn the story and experience from traveler. The channel is the website Airbnb, the social media promotion, such as the Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Airbnb also through the word of mouth in order to expand their business. Customer also can use the Airbnb in the phone through the iOS and through apps. Airbnb can maintain the customer relationship through the customer service and identity examination and information security. And the Airbnb through the service fee per transaction and host commission charge to build the profit, and their key partner, for example, the online banking and payment, such as the PayPal, WeChat Pay, Western Union, and the investor, App Store, host, and guest. The key resources that the Airbnb needed to use is develop the platform for mobile apps and the busy user, and they also need the people to checking the qualification through the rating and review. It also need the IT worker. It also need the IT worker to help to build out the platform development and maintenance, and the traveler network and leader resources. And then lastly is the cost structure. Airbnb need to pay for the platform development and maintenance and the employee salary and the photographer payment and the marketing cost in order to maintain the platform.